1971 became a lake. That's right behind me. It was a lake. About 7,000 hectares of bushland, woodland. There was a lot of recreation, boating, fishing. A lot of people had a lot of fun. Then they had a big flood which destroyed over 250,000 species of trees which are dead. So then the whole lake became decommissioned in 2004, which is known as the Winton Wetlands. It's all turned into wetlands, and also the wetlands here at Winton Wetlands contains a lot of Aboriginal artwork and lots of history in the area too. During the settlers, when people settled in, there were farms. It was full on. There was a school even, and so now, and also it's an Aboriginal area, so lots of artwork and lots of history. So we're going to check it out. Now it's a 13-kilometre walk, so we're not going to do that, unfortunately. 13 kilometres of walking. That's going to take a whole day. So we're going to cut our times short a little bit. I'm going to take a drive down this road. This is known as the Lunette Walk, and this is also known as Bill Friday's Swamp. So so there's lots of interesting places along the way. There's a lot of bird life, wildlife, so lots of interesting things. So we're going to check it out. Let's check it out. Welcome to another episode of TREV'S Bushland Adventures. Yes, we're here, Winton Wetlands. Let's check it out. Set in the bushland of Bill Friday Swamp, Crescent Camp offers basic bush camping. A couple of information boards provide details about the influential families that settled in the area. In 1971, to create Lake McCowan, the new reservoir inundated around 7,000 hectares of agricultural land, ancient forests and delicate wetlands. The flooding killed 250,000 Red River gums that still stands like skeletons today. Lake McCowan was decommissioned in 2004, and the focus has since been to regenerate the wetlands. Artworks created by Yorta artists. These form part of the art in the landscape series scattered throughout the reserve. The Hilda Bain portrait is a powerful image of a resilient character whose life on the land was hard, but was enriched by the beautiful surrounds. The mural represents the 16 families who lived in the area. The reserve is home to a number of birds of prey, including the white-bellied sea eagles, wedge-tailed eagles, spotted harriers and peregrine falcons, the kites, waterfowl and kestrels. Ducks and cormorants are also common. A diversity of snakes and other reptiles, including goannas, bearded dragons, blue-tongued lizards and skinks, can be found, kangaroo sightings are a commonplace. Now we're here come along a long-necked turtle area. Yeah. So this is a bit of artwork, Aboriginal memories of the long-necked turtle. Goes around in circle. The Yorta Yorta people are morally and spiritually obliged to protect and respect the long-necked turtle, as this freshwater reptile is culturally significant to them. Tall rocks. The Bug Observatory, the artificial light source here, provides visitors with the opportunity to inspect the bugs on site at night. I've walked so far, I'm on my way, what you call the spit area, and that's as far as we go. So I've got a little bit of walking to do, so it's only a 3 kilometre walk, so it's pretty good. Now you'll find lots of, you might find some ruins around these paddocks around the Winton Wetlands, and look, I came across, you just don't know what you can find. I mean, look at this, this is a tree stump I just came across. Look what's sitting on there. It's a pot. Is this a reminder? May have been a homestead here. Well, could have been. Farming. Right here at the wetlands. Everything's so barren. This is all it is. when Lake McCowan had water, that's what it is. All that was underwater. As you can see, a lot of screeching cockatoos, and there are eagles around those trees. These are dead trees. They've probably been there for hundreds and hundreds of years. Yeah, there are a lot of eagles. You might find eagles there. I see eagles be nesting in the area, and the wedge-tailed eagles as well. So if I find one, I'll see if I can film it. The ring trees, whose structure would have been warped early in their development, either by positioning a stone or another object in a fork of a sapling's trunk, or by fixing a branch to another tree limb. These trees are believed to have been used to signal the boundaries between tribes. Aboriginal scar trees can also be seen. Next to the trail rises up to the island lookout. Now, all this, where I'm standing, was Lake McCowan. This was all a lake that's been decommissioned in 2004. There's a lot of boating, a lot of fishing. People come here to Fossick for anything that's left behind, and things like hooks and sinkers for fishing, bait, fishing rods, and yes, and even bottles. I can't believe there's a beer bottle. There's another beer bottle. Now these beer bottles have probably been left here since the lake was here, since all this was water. But not only that, is that years ago there was a duck season. Duck shooters used to come down here and shoot their ducks, but now that's been stopped. So we need to protect the wildlife, really. It's the way it is. So this just reminds us of the past. Some bottles. They've been carried on the water. And of course the lake came to being in 1971. That's where we're heading, the Spit. Now, I'm actually climbing a hill. Look, there's a lot of bricks and rocks. I reckon it must have been a home. Must have been a home here. And we go up further. This is what we know as the spit. The spit. I don't know why they call it the spit, I really don't know. And we're almost there. What a view! As far as I go, this is what we know as the spit. This is probably the highest point of the wetlands, Winton wetlands, and everything is so quiet. What's surrounding me is water. This was remains of Lake McCowan. Do a lot of fishing, boating, a lot of recreation, but now it's all turned into a wetlands. It's a protected area, and I'm glad I'm here. I've never been here before, so where I've walked, well, I would have been underwater if this was a lake. So I'm very lucky today because it's a nice beautiful day, no cloud inside, and it's winter. So but during the rain, it's quite muddy, so I wouldn't be able to get here. So I've done a bit of walking, 3 kilometres from my car, and it's very boggy, so I couldn't drive right up to here, so I had to walk. But it's good, it's a good walk. So I'm very lucky today because it's a dry day, everything's so quite dry, so I can walk it. So everything's so barren, so quiet. And all this was farming land, all farm settlers, date back to the 1800s and early 1900s. A lot of farms, a lot of homes, and so then all that was just all disappeared, sort of thing. And until the lake turned into a lake in 1971, until 2004 when they decommissioned the lake, so they drained the water out. But it's still here. It's all swamp, really. A lot of bird wildlife, lots of eagles, lots of birds, and lizards as well, kangaroos, wombats, snakes. Well, I haven't seen a snake yet. I don't think there'll be snakes today, but during the summertime, you've got to watch out for them. Yeah, really, it's hot, and the snakes will come out. So this is a good time around about winter. It's a dry, nice, sunny winter time. It's fine. Autumn is in spring is okay because a lot of wildflowers come out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here today. What a wonderful place. I just love to sit here all day and all night. It's so quiet. All you hear is the wildlife, the bush. So serene. It's so beautiful here. So peaceful. Anyway, now I'm just gonna walk another 3 kilometres back to my car, then I'll go to a different area and I'll close this video. I hope you're enjoying your day and I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, it's a place to be if you want to explore the wildlife, hear the birds. Yeah. This area is known as the Lunette. It's an ancient windswept sand dune known for its indigenous significance and its natural standing as a scenic lookout. The dune was an important gathering and a ceremony site for the Yorta Yorta people. Once atop the lookout, you'll be rewarded with excellent views over the swamp and back along the Lunette. And at night, the Spit is a popular place for stargazing. A healthy population, straw-necked ibis, usually nests in the reeds next to the Lunette. Now look at these on the left hand side. They're fences. Old ancient fences. Just goes to show there were farms here, stock. They grew grain as well here, all sorts of things. The living in those early days here at Wetlands wasn't the same as what it is today. Look at that, look at the fence post on the left hand side. There's no wire going through that or anything like that, so now look at this, folks. We've got some visitors. Kangaroos. We found a flock of kangaroos. There we are. The Winton North State School was opened in 1876. In June 1898, the school was used as a polling booth, and the following day, the building burnt down. The Education Department hired the nearby Methodist Church for a short period, while a portable classroom was constructed on the same site and opened in January 1900. Now you'll find different areas, other areas, pioneer areas. This was an old state school, the Winton State School. And all that's left is what's there. Of course, on the right, old fence posts that still remains today. And of course, the old flagpole remains today. Of the Winton North State School. There's the old flag post of the Winton North State School. And you'll find information, history, and lots of trees around, so there's probably a lot of remnants around left from the state school. I mean, the school is going back 1877. Now it's 1877, that's a long time ago. And looks like it's 1977, so that's sort of 100 years apart. And yeah, the small state school served the Winton North area. It opened 1876, and in June 1898 the school was used as a polling booth. And on the following day the building burnt down. So yeah. to school. Les Bain. And what we have here, a Good Shepherd. Used to be an old church, right here. That's all that's left. Church gate. God bless. Amen. Now I've just arrived at Greens Hill, that's what it's called. It's a different area from where I was, and so I'm going to finish this video. So I'm going to take a break here for a while, and throughout July. So it's my usual annual mid-year break from filming, from doing my bushland adventures. I want to thank all you people, all my subscribers following me and on this channel, and those who subscribe to this channel. And I hope you enjoyed all the videos that I've done this year so far. It's been a lot of ups and downs this year with filming, and of course the loss of my brother Peter. That was a bit of a upset back in February and back in March, so I couldn't film for a couple of months. So had a big break there for a while. So things picked up and we're back on the agenda again. So once I get back in August, I'll be doing a lot more venturing right up to Christmas time. There's a lot more venturing to do. So I'm going to sit down now and close this video. I hope you enjoyed this video here at the Winton Wetlands, and this is a different area where I am now. This is called I think it's called Greens Hill, that's called, and it's named after the Green family. So I mean, this was all farming area. There was lots of farms, families, a lot of descendants, and it's a beautiful area. So I hope you enjoyed all the sceneries that I did, and I hope you enjoyed those eagles. That was a sea eagle, the first one I filmed. So I'm glad I captured that. I couldn't get any closer, so my lens that I've got can only go so far. But anyway, now my next adventure, we're going to a different area, well, a little bit further from here, and a town called Catamatite. There's a Boozy Creek. It's called Boozy Creek. Yeah, it's a very ghostly area. There's a bit of ghost stories there, and there's a bit of artwork. So that's Catamatite and Boozy Creek. I shall see you there with the ghosts. Hope you enjoyed.